So let me quickly start a recording for YouTube. Hi everyone watching this over there. I hope the game didn't crash. Oh, it didn't, but I tapped out of it. So yeah, today we are once again playing more Talos, and indeed we are in the final area, I think, trying to solve the final puzzles here. So yeah, this is the world we're in, and I guess let's do the puzzle that is over here. Yeah, we can get blasted around. That's always fun. There's also so much hidden stuff in this game. 4A 455 4552. That society is a city and contains in itself 555 341, the end and perfection of government. First founded that we might live, but continued that we may live happily. Aristotle Politica. So this is kind of an inversion of the main game in a way, because in the main game you had these QR codes and they showed you messages from other beings like you, and beings like you, well, this is us. So, and in this game the messages are more like documents and recordings of humanity of different types. So yeah, it is interesting. I guess we can go with the third-person perspective for a while. Yeah, I've not seen this area, but I see where we have to go. So our goal right now is to free other, let's just call them androids. I don't want to spoiler too much. So we have to solve puzzles to free them. And there's a reason for that. But honestly, I can only recommend... Oh, Vector, hi! Nice seeing you! Lurk! That's fair. Thanks for being here, thanks for lurking. And I don't know where you are, but I love you. Yay. Colliding beams. Oh, okay. So maybe finally we have to cross lasers. So far the teaching was never cross lasers. I think since it says colliding beams, maybe now we do have to do that. Okay, so for anyone who has not seen this before, we have these sources of lasers, and well, if I can connect it to this blue thing, then this door there will open. Problem is, if you cross two different, or like any two lasers actually, then this happens. They just neutralize each other and you get nowhere. But I think I see a solution to this predicament right here. We can also block the lasers with our own body. Maybe it takes a while until the door closes. We can only hope. Yes, and we get a ladder. So we were not quick enough, which is sad, but I think we can be. I mean, we got it a bit closer to the gate already, and if we rush this, we should be fine. Damn, or not. Come on, we can do this. Ah! Okay. Am I missing something, I wonder? Don't think this is the intended solution. The ladder doesn't help us too much, because, well, I mean, there's lots more to explore here, so maybe I should do that first. We also have a red receptor. Maybe that will help. Maybe we get something for blocking stuff. Yeah, maybe let's try that first. trying the weird convoluted solutions first, or attempts at solutions. That's the way I like to do it. Okay, we have another blue receptor over there. That still does not help us very much. You can't shoot the beams through the grids, but I don't know, is there a way to reach that? I'm not sure. Maybe my approach wasn't that bad. Maybe I just need to work on it. And you can't bring your tools through these barriers, but you can shoot lasers through the barriers. And these things also move around to like interrupt the laser beams, basically. Can be quite annoying. And these stars are bonus things that are extra hard to get to. So yeah, that's basically it. That's the main stuff. Sadly, I don't see any way to access this red thing without picking up anything else first, so I think maybe we do need to do this starting section somewhat like I was trying to do it. I mean, maybe like this I can stand in a better position to... Ah, damn it! I mean, I got it again, but didn't get it out. Not seem like that's possible. It's like, yeah, exactly timed that it does not work out, I think. Let me create some more room to hold my arm more comfortably. Okay. Me. Comfortable arm is the first thing required for puzzle solving. Ooh, well, this is interesting. I mean, I'm not sure if it helps us too much, but yeah, I mean, creating extra beams. Yeah, maybe we just need more beams. Ah, okay, yeah, if we... Ah, I think I see. Okay. So right now it's kind of the wrong way around. We would want this thing in there to be further to the right than the receptor. And I think we can accomplish that if we get in, which we accomplished before. So let's see. Yeah, and now we can pick it up, move it all the way to the side. Haha. Nice. Alright. I think that's kinda good, but we still need to be quick now for getting it out. But I think, yeah, that's totally possible. Nice. Okay, so can we reach the blue thing? Maybe. We can turn the whole thing blue if we want to. Yup. Gordita, welcome to the stream, and also Boris, thank you so much for the raid. That is unexpected. Raid. Hello Kid, hello Felony. Nice seeing you all. How was... Wait. What were you playing? Let's see. I know a way to find out what you were playing. please show some love and support to Boris Ludologic at www.twitch.tv/Boris_Ludologic_! The last game they streamed was Sekiro! Shadows Die Twice! Nice. I hope you had a great rest of your stream. Okay, full disclosure for everyone who's wondering. I spent basically my whole day on Boris stream. Boris streamed for 7.5 hours, something like that, and brought me through my day at work. Guess I'll click into the game to have some movement going on here and some lasers colliding. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome Kid, welcome Felony, welcome Boris, of course. And yeah, actually really show some love and support to Boris. This was so awesome today. It really helped me get through the day, so yay for that. Also, I became your mod. That is fantastic indeed. So yeah, I can only recommend checking out Boris. Especially if you're at work and have the chance to watch Twitch on some device. So yeah, we have just started solving puzzles here. Don't grow mad with power. I told you, not within the first month. Never within the first month. Yeah, we already did a really interesting part of this puzzle. I'm not sure if any one of you or who of you is familiar with this game, but it's a puzzle solving game, in some ways similar to Portal, but I think a bit more complex and sophisticated in the puzzles than Portal, also story-wise I would say. I really like Portal, I love it. The humor is great and the characters and everything, the puzzles also, but this has so much more depth, I think, so can recommend. And yeah, basically we have in this puzzle these lasers and these connectors which can pick up the laser and redirect it to other locations, as many as we want actually. I guess we can pick some stuff up, so this was kinda the base situation, although we only had one connector. And well, we have a blue source over here and a blue receptor over there and a red source there and, well, other things picking up the red lasers there and there. But the problem is, to open this barrier we need to connect this blue source to this blue receptor. But if we try to do that, this happens. The lasers basically just cancel each other out. So to make it work, we had to create more targets, because what is interesting, as soon as the red laser is cancelled out once, we can still pass on the blue laser. And that helped a lot with opening this gate, behind which this second connector was hiding. Glad to know this isn't a game. Did I say that? That it's not a game? I might have. Sometimes I say things that are doing appearances in my mind. Like right now. So Talos is going well. I solved this first barrier. Also, hi Hikari, nice seeing you again. So far it's going great. I mean, we just started basically, but already got one barrier open. That confused me. I mean, another possibility is to block these lasers with your body, but that only allowed us to run in, but not to grab the connector and run out with it. So yeah, that was kind of the first step to get behind the barrier. But yeah, now we're here. Now we got blue lasers to move around. So maybe let's do that. Wait. How are you all doing? I hope everything is well. I hope everyone who had to work does not have to work anymore. More like, what's beneath your title? What's beneath my title? What did I put there? Please let me know. I am very confused right now. But yeah, this is not a game. This is, I don't know, a challenge of epic proportions. I'm not sure if this will work because those stupid things in there keep interrupting the lasers, and that's no fun. It almost works, but not quite. Maybe we have to start with a red connector. I mean, we do have red here, and with the two things we might be able to get it through. So let's see. What you are streaming gets shown beneath your title. You put the wrong game in the title? What? Where? Maybe it didn't save. I actually... Let me see. Oh, there is no game. Wrong dimension. I did not put that there. I mean, I guess it also starts with the, but I'm fairly certain that I clicked the Talos principle. Thank you for pointing that out, Hikari. Welcome back from the sleeping, constantly confused. Nice to see you. Okay, I suppose we were playing no game, but now we're playing the Talos principle. Welcome to the Talos principle, everyone. And thanks for pointing that out, Hikari. I really didn't get what you meant, because... but this is interesting. Nice random pick I did there. Don't know how that happened. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was one of the next games in the list and somehow I... oh, wait. Didn't even realize this before. What does this do? Ah, star related, I guess. Okay. That is interesting. Also, what's going on over here? Also, what are you? I mean, we've seen you before, but you have something in your mouth. That is new. Haha, found a secret. It's top secret. Ooh. For once I might find an Easter egg on my own. Let's see. Spondy Bob, you're amazing. Thank you so much for the sub. I'm so happy, and I hope you enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much for the support. That is far too kind, but I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. It's not a game. Yeah, you're right about that. It isn't. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your emotes. I just had them done. For now, this is all the emotes, but is there a way to restore chat, by the way? I needed to restart my browser. Also, I'm super easily distracted. Sorry for that. I don't think so. I mean, you can just watch the VOD and try to catch up on chat through that. That is a possibility. But it's not really elegant. Still not really easy threading this through. You have to repeat. Well, Spondy Bob just subscribed to my channel, and that is amazing. I always don't know how to say properly thanks to that when people do such things, but just know that this really means the world to me. This is so amazing. I always find it truly amazing that people come here and are like, hey, you know what? I like you and I'm gonna support you. That is really far too kind. You log the entire chat history. For what purpose? I mean, I trust you, of course, but you're actually a cyborg. Oh well, fair. Again, we have to think with angles here. Thinking with angles is hard. I think we might need to thread this through somewhere else. Somewhere where it's not totally obvious. Oh, we do have to start with the blue one, and I just didn't figure out how to properly do it yet. My brother just sent me a Steam link to something. Thanks. Huh. Math. 37 times 177 is 6,549. That is correct. I'm not exactly sure if it is, but it could be correct from what I can see at first glance. Oh wait, you actually used the math command. Oh yeah, well I guess it's actually really correct then. From how I understand the math command, that's how it works. Yeah, I really don't fully know how to get this stuff to where I need it. I mean, I can get the red laser all the way back here, but it doesn't help me too much back here, I think. This might be quite a bit of struggle today, fair warning. It's what these puzzles are, but maybe I just overcomplicated it. Maybe this is just where it needs to be. I think so. Yeah, well, that wasn't that hard. It's not even about angles, it's just about placing the thing in the right position. And our reward is a third connector. That might allow us to do the thing with the blue receptor. The thing! The thing! Wait, forgot one important thing. This thing. Oh, did another stupid thing. I think now I got the right things. Yup. Okay, this might be good. Let's see. So how do we get them to where we need them? Big question. I mean, maybe we can. Not sure if that holds long enough. Nope, not quite. Can we maybe? I think I see something. If we connect it from both sides, if we can manage to, yes, we can manage to do that. It should be stable because only one side gets interrupted at one time, and it seems to be good. Let's see, can we get over there? We can, and we can open the cell. Nice! Puzzle solved. Hi there, orc. You're a weird one. I mean, you're all kinda weird. Okay, now you're looking at me. Beep boop. Yeah, these all have a ton of personality. I'll get into that in a second. Oh, it was the link to There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension, naturally. Oh. I hope it's a good game. GG, thank you. And yay for pizza as well. Enjoy the pizza, kid. And let's see, what did I miss on chat? It's really hard keeping up with chat when you're trying to solve puzzles, because my brain kind of instantly dumps what it was working on as soon as I pick up something else. That's why I said I'm a cyborg. I log in as a bot as well. Ooh. Thank you, Boris. Yeah. I mean, I'm your only mod, but I'm happy that I'm your best mod. If I knew the command, I would also make you a mod of my channel. I guess I can do it after the stream. I hope it won't be necessary today. Welcome back, Hokage. Nice seeing you again. And yeah, thanks for checking on Inspirational quote, you'll get that in a second. So what's the rating for There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension? I'm curious about that game now. Maybe I will play it next. So you also log in as a bot. That is cool. I should do that. Finally, I can eat my pizza. Oh, more. Ah, okay, you're eating pizza, Boris. Okay, now I get it. Context. Context is important. That legit looked like a personality core. Oh, the flying things. There are actually Portal references in this game. We saw Wheatley on the moon. That was quite the nice Easter egg. We also found one of the little drone personalities. So there are really cool Easter eggs in this. Thank you so much for the bits, Boris. You are very, very kind. Pizza time, yay pizza, yay. Although I want to eat tacos with you. Don't we all? Thank you for the GGs and the beep boops. Not to boast, but these tacos, still tacos, even in English, not tacos. Inspirational quote and hydrate will do. Mod name. Thank you, Hikari. It's so useful to have a cyborg in here. That is like super helpful. I mean, and it's as far as I can tell, not a deadly one. I mean, potentially deadly, but so far not hostile. So, cheers to that. 98% positive reviews. Damn, I guess I gotta play or not play There Is No Game. 250 treats for a quote might actually be a bit low. I don't think so. We need more quotes on this stream. So, you get cat-related quotes. I might not always make myself big, but I'll still show you the cat pictures. I don't know in which direction this works. I think in this one. Cool. So, we have first this cat picture. Wait, I have to bring up my OBS actually, because otherwise everything will be delayed. There's a quote on there as well. It's mirrored. Am Mute hängt der Erfolg. Theodor Fontane. So basically, success rests on courage, or something like that. Basically is connected to courage, something like that. And well, as these front side quotes are always a bit short, I'll also read the backside quote, and that was by Theodor Fontane or Theodor Fontaine. Das Geheimnis des Glücks ist die Freiheit. Aber, Moment. Das Geheimnis des Glücks ist die Freiheit. Das Geheimnis der Freiheit aber ist der Mut. So, the secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom, though, is courage. Pericles. Or Pericles, if you want to pronounce it English. Yeah, well, this relates pretty well to the game, I guess, because this game tackles the topic of what is freedom quite profoundly. You will run out of quotes quickly. You think so? Think there are quite a few in here? And I will find more. There's always a wiki quote. So, yay! And for now we're gonna do more... What is this again? I don't know. I think that was in all the things. Well, we got a top secret disc. Maybe we can use it here. But first, we got beeps and boops. And this is... The cat pic was so cute. Yay! Yeah, you also get a cat pic with the quotes, so that's awesome. So this is another element of the game. You have these terminals, and in the DLC you basically interact with other androids. Let's keep calling them androids. And you basically have a giant message board here, and it's... yeah, I don't know. Purgatory, hell. It's interesting, and there's a social credit system at work, and it's super complex, but there's also super fun stuff in there. They are all artists writing human fiction. So there are threats available in the Gehenna billboard system. Show me those. Okay. I wonder if that's an uploaded file, or if I can upload from the disk I found. Let's see. We are so high up in the social credit system that we can read the mod discussions, which is interesting. Mod discussion 316. PD findings. Admin. I read the findings of your prisoner's dilemma research with interest, Mr. Mulciber. Mr. Mulciber, I am quite flattered. Although I must express disappointment that you chose to focus on how they reflect on our peers' reasons to leave Gehenna rather than remain here. In fact, I think your bias may have blinded you to the true implications. I am always interested in additional data. What insights can you share? I am no researcher, of course, but it seems to me the results indicate that where cooperation entails too great a risk, one must rationally choose the safer, perhaps selfish option. Applied to our present predicament, it suggests we should not risk cooperation with Uriel, but think of our own good and remain here in Gehenna. An interesting hypothesis. Merely a thought. If you think it is a valuable one, then you may have it. Yay, it's Gehenna hours! Hi Alexi, nice seeing you, I hope you've been well. I mean, if Streamlabs fails, you can do pretty much all the same commands with me, except I had to rename them so they don't interfere with Streamlabs and Nightbot. That makes sense. And it's really cool. Seriously, I made this bot before Streamlabs was a thing, and I didn't like having to rely on third-party bots either. Yeah, if I've read stuff about basically coding your own bot. Yeah, welcome Alexi, always nice having you, I hope you're well. Vector, I heard that the best algorithm for prisoner's dilemma is to do whatever your opponent did during the last round. I think I just always chose to betray because it, just really had the lowest risk and was, pretty predictable. And also since you could discuss with the characters and you had already some impression of what their personality was, that also kinda helped. So we knew a bit about them before, and I saw a pretty safe route. Nice to see you. Yes, I'm well. How are you? Pretty tired. Had 2 night shifts, then 2 late shifts, so that was exhausting, but I'm done with that now. But since I just got done with it today and just came out of it like 3 hours ago, yeah, I'm tired. Never do crime with Rayk. First, it's a game, and it was about social credits, so No, I'm not that interested in the social credits, but I'm curious about the threats, so yeah. I think if I actually, if there was more at stake than stupid points, and if I were like actually friends with the other characters, like, so it all depends on context, I would say. Would make sense if the other prisoner doesn't alternate and one-ups you. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, like the algorithm thing. I guess every algorithm has a counter, I guess. Especially if the algorithm gets recognized. So, yeah, merely a thought. Manipulative admin, I'd say. Okay, what else do we have? War Room. That is interesting. I mean, already the title. Admin. It is quite apparent now. Uriel is us, by the way, I think. I mean, we are Uriel 4, actually, but let's assume that they're talking about us. It is quite apparent now that Uriel is gaining status, even as he prepares to bring about Gehenna's end. Borg. I have taken the precaution of increasing the status requirement for sensitive discussions. Mr. Mulciber, we still haven't been able to confirm where our people are being taken to. Accepting Uriel's offer constitutes an event horizon. We cannot reasonably predict what will occur. Therefore, we must continue to assume that what we have here is preferable. Orc, what if this messenger brings the truth? What if this place is doomed? Oh yeah, I wasn't even sure when I freed Orc who that was, but I freed just one of the mods, so that's interesting. So yeah, Orc was actually quite skeptical of us most of the time, I felt, but maybe that was just a front, because now here where they were in a more private setting, he's just maybe skeptical in general. What if this messenger brings the truth? What if this place is doomed? That is how Elohim would have you think. He will dangle you over the precipice, then buy your life with something wholly intangible. It seems no one has resisted his offer so far, if such is even possible. If not for admin, most of them would still be trapped in Elohim's labyrinth to this day. They need guidance. Years of moderating this place have taught us nothing if not that. It is clear to me that there is resentment here for the destructive actions Uriel has committed since arriving here, and that our community are with us in spirit. I will ensure the public response on the billboard matches our sentiment. The asset is ready to go. Our people should know the full story about Uriel. Okay, so they're plotting against me. Well, this is a conspiracy if I've ever seen one. Cool. Nice that you let me see this still, I guess. CC, you are really sneaking out now. Sleep well, thanks for checking in for a bit at least. Getting back to sleeping, have a great stream. Good night everyone. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and sleep well, have nice dreams, and wake up well rested. Alright, years of moderating. Is this Rayk's self-prophecy? No. I am not gonna manipulate you. I'm nice. Save yourselves. Galatea. We 011000010. Okay. We cannot be saved. Save yourselves. Dying. Fragments now. Okay. Error. Message has failed to post correctly. Attempt 3024. Cannot retry. So this is part of the plot. Oh. I got a reply to that. What did I click? I thought I just clicked continue. Ooh. Well, we're talking now. What's back? Oh, back is actually not back, but we are inputting a back command, because we also had exit and... Quit, shut down. I'm not sure what I'm typing here, but... Got a... Well, now we have not many options left. It's all the same, I think. Well, that was fun. Okay. They either just were in the process of deleting that, or they like framed it like something. I don't know. You see the whole chat now that you're mod, by the way. Well, that is good. Did you come upon a pool by chance? If so, look at the gargoyle. I did! I found a top secret disc in its mouth. So, yeah, I found that. I'm not quite sure where I can use it, though. I'm not sure, maybe I can upload the file, or maybe the file is already uploaded. I don't know if that's the disk, but it might be. So, solutions. Decrypting protected threat. Borg. I'm coming to the end of my tether. I listen, I am patient, I explain, and still they believe whatever idea most entertained them at the time. Uriel promises impossible rewards, and I can offer nothing which comes close. We are losing our community. When reason fails, persuasion is not close to you. I think... I wonder if admin like was installed, or like is like a if admin is like the Jesus to Elohim. Like Something like that. Because, I mean, admin was here before all others. Admin somehow had the power to connect them. So, yeah, maybe Elohim never wanted them to be in solitary confinement, but actually have this society and planted admin, but also planted admin to act exactly like admin is acting right now. And this sounds a lot like Elohim. When reason fails, persuasion is not close to you. Oh, wait. Okay. Borg has the same thought, I guess. I am not minded for rhetoric. Elohim served enough of that. Nothing so unsubtle. What is the creative topic this season? Visions of the past. Is it? You are entreating me to change the topic? For our own gain? I propose you moderate the discussion with all the tools at your disposal. Lilith had been thinking about running a retrospective. The best of Gehenna. I think it's a very apt idea. Huh. Okay, goodbye. What is this? Knave. I am not as smart as some of you folks. I never created much or talked a lot about philosophy, but I just wanted to say goodbye and thank you for making Gehenna a nice place to live. I regret being trapped here, but I don't regret the time I spent with you. You are all good people. First! Really, 401? Really? Lol. They are so good at writing these. Dog. Oh, come on, Orc. It's just a joke. If we can't joke about this stuff, we're already dead. Rockwell, it's better to be loyal and trustworthy than to be smart. Whatever smart is supposed to mean. You are both. Yay, positivity. I also like the trashy internet meme stuff. Yeah. So you see the entire chat history for the stream. That is good. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, indeed. Best Spider-Man quote, indeed. Yeah. Okay, so it is actually that thing. Yeah, I always go from bottom to top with these options, so I'm curious what that top secret disc will bring us. What parts of the chat were missing before? What extra things do you see now? Uriel is a red flag to me. I'm Uriel! Damn, their scheme is working! I had to restart the browser, and if you log into the chat, you never see the chat before that. Yes, entire chat history, exactamundo. Alright, I think we had it all. We now have Jerusalem, DLG, dialogue. Typically these were programs, I think. What could go wrong? It's that top secret. It's gonna be fun, right? Oh yes, I remember! Yes, of course, the blacksmith's lost work. Nice. I remember them talking about it on the message boards. But they said it was lost and that, or like, accidentally deleted or something, and that the blacksmith probably could re-upload it, but kinda is artsy about it and thinks it's cool that it's lost or something. Well, I guess I destroyed the myth, but unearthed the game. Blacksmith's lost work. System message, this file may be corrupted. Okay. Jerusalem, a vision of the eternal city. Close your eyes before that, by the way. Begin. Begin vision. This is the vision that came upon me at the sight of that great edifice at the heart of our garden, which is called the Tower of Babylon and the Tree of Knowledge, though its true name is Skepsis. We were once a giant, whose body was stardust, whose heart was a sun. Your name in that time was Anthropos. Cast your mind back to that time now. Remember. Built across the galaxies was a great city that was called Jerusalem. This was the city of hope and dreams, forever in motion, changing with the drift of the nebulae in the solar wind, yet retaining its essence. In that city all were citizens and all were kings. Above all were valued art, science, and wisdom. But strife came to the city, and with strife came sickness, for sickness follows strife, and not the opposite, as some suppose. Thus you, the giant Anthropos, fell into a feverish sleep, and the city was torn apart. For the city is the people, and the people are the city. Dream. This is the dream of the giant Anthropos, whose body lies in the ruins of Jerusalem, awaiting the day of awakening. This is your journey. The artist, the scholar, the scientist. Let's go with the artist. All artists are warriors of the eternal city. You are Athena, the artist, born of the mind, blessed and condemned to be the voice of the past. Eternity is in love with the productions of time. The hazy ghost of weariness is always upon you, breaking your will. You fear that you may fail before the great work is finished, but there is hope. In the fire of your hearth? I don't know, I never knew how to pronounce that. Hearth, I guess. You have seen the tree of life. The sap of this tree will give you the strength to finish the great work. Seek the tree. You set out from the village of Felfam, where you live in a small cottage on green fields under clear blue skies, to seek the tree of life. Which path do you take? Across the hills or by the river? I mean, if there's a by the river path, I guess that sounds more chill than going over the hills. By the river you encounter an old fisherwoman, her back so stooped, her hands so hard. Help me, she begs. I have lost my net and I am too poor to buy another. You cannot help her. The days of old fisherwomen are over. Great. Continue to the valley. Here once stood the greatest of all empires, forged by sword and shield, tempered by wisdom and faith, consecrated and defiled by blood, for the glory of the architect, the orator, and the priest. This is the land of ruins. Pass through the labyrinth, walk by the aqueduct. Let's take the seemingly more complicated path. Maybe we meet a Minotaur. Yeah, the labyrinth is the home of the Minotaur. Seek out the Minotaur. The Minotaur is asleep. Speak to him. I am old and tired. Sing to him. The Minotaur dances. Nice. I like how this actually formed, well, not quite the labyrinth, but definitely resembling one. You have passed through the labyrinth unharmed. Continue your journey. You pronounced it correctly. Yay! The road continues a long way. You are tired. Go on? Sure. You walk for centuries. You have a purpose, a destiny. But you are so tired. You keep walking. At last you come upon the tree of life. It is withered and barren. Barren, right? The great work will never be fulfilled. Sickness follows strife. Continue. Okay. So I guess we should choose the chill path, because that means less strife. But I don't know, maybe... The labyrinth path seemed pretty chill. By the river was not that pleasant. What's across the hills? In the hills you encounter an old shepherd who dreams each night of a golden city. Do you know the name of the city, he asks? Jerusalem, Utopia, Rome, Babylon. Jerusalem? Yes, he says, that may be it. But there is another city, a city of pain, and he dreams of that too. Do you know the name of this other city also? Babylon? I'm not quite sure. No. Though there is something true in what you say, it is not the name of the city in my dreams. Maybe it's also Jerusalem? You leave the old man pondering his dreams. We might have to solve this. So let's see what the aqueduct has to offer. This is the work of the architect in the days of peace, not to build machines of war or to raise walls between peoples, but to connect the city to the source of life. But the architect's work lies in ruins. Exiles take shelter under its broken arches. The days of peace were too few. Speak to the exiles. The exiles have gathered in the ruins, travelers from lost lands, castaways from forgotten times. We wish to rebuild the aqueduct, they say, but the knowledge has been lost. The exiles have gathered in the ruins, travelers from lost lands, castaways from forgotten times. We wish to rebuild the aqueduct, they say, but the knowledge has been lost. Okay, yeah, seems a bit corrupted. Give up. The Tree of Life demanded too much of this mortal. Okay. So we kinda do have to strive, because we are tired and we have to go on. Let's see. You play the game off at end times? This is certainly a game about the end of times in a way, but I'm not sure what I'm actually playing right now. This is Jerusalem by the Blacksmith. But, yeah. It's like choose your own adventure. This part is, yeah. These other AIs have formed this society and they write fan fiction about humans. They make these games. They make art. ASCII art, typically. It's super interesting, and this is like the games they make, these choose your own adventure stuff. Funny story, my youngest boy 3 bloodied my oldest boy in the nose with one punch. Of course the oldest was messing with him. Well, I warned the oldest that he was going to mess him up. Never listened. I mean, that's actually kind of cool that your 3-year-old son can stand up for himself like that. And I mean, bloodied nose is not the worst thing that could happen. So I guess I'm not sure what my moral evaluation of the whole situation is. I guess it would have been ideal if learning would have occurred without any bloody noses and such. But yeah, I mean, seems like the bully defended himself, and that's kind of cool. And maybe I mean, I always feel like it would be better if people wouldn't be mean to others for fear of consequences, but for caring for other people. But I mean, I guess kids will always mess with others to some extent. I don't know. So I hope this sparks thoughts that are more complex than I'm not gonna be mean because I don't want a bloody nose. Maybe I won't be mean because having a bloody nose feels crappy, so maybe being mean to others is also crappy and I don't want others to feel crappy. This is a recurring thing with the boys. Okay, well, maybe learning will occur at some point. I don't know, let's try the artist again and try to give the right answers this time. So across the hills. Jerusalem, I mean, might be Rome, right? Rome pretty much ended in pain, and I guess, I mean, nope, it's also not Rome. Okay, at least we aqueduct. think. Continue your journey. Give up. Continue. So is it also Jerusalem? Or is it Utopia? I mean, Utopia is, from like what you understand, definitely not the city of pain, but I don't know, maybe there's some deeper thought behind that. Let's see. I'll try Jerusalem twice. Yeah, well, that makes sense somehow, I guess. The city of hope must also be the city of sorrow. The shepherd vanishes, leaving behind only his flute that echoed in the hills in days of old. Maybe we can play a song to the Minotaur now. Seek out the Minotaur. Speak to him. I can only still sing, but I guess that's still fun. Okay. I wonder, if there is a good ending. What if we pick the scholar? The blood of scholars shall outweigh the blood of martyrs. You are Arkady, the scholar, the chronicler, the sage. The world has been consumed by ice in the last monastery of the land of faith. You compile the thoughts of the dead, that God might know who they were. The hazy ghost of weariness is upon you, breaking your will. You fear that you may fail before the great work is finished. Work. You spend many days in the library transcribing the work of ancient poets. You learn much of their dedication to the sublime. Your work is interrupted by a young monk. Come, brother, you deserve a break. Let us sing the old songs. Take a break. In the kitchens, the young brothers sing the old songs as if they were new. Your spirit is renewed, but you lose precious time. Continue working. You spend many days in the library transcribing the work of the ancient playwrights. You learn much of the human paradox. Your work is interrupted by a monk. Come, brother, we have discovered a strange miracle. Take a break. In the kitchens, the brothers observe a small animal that is blessed to bring happiness. Your spirit is renewed, but you lose precious time. Transcribing the work of the ancient mystics, you learn much of what the ancients feared. Old monk, come, brother, we have opened the last barrel of wine. I'll pass on the wine. Continue working. I don't know, your work is not interrupted. Huh. You spend many days transcribing the work of the ancient geographers. You have learned much of how the world changed. Continue working. You spend many days in the library transcribing the work of the ancient priests. You learn much of how the word of God was lost. You have run out of wood for the furnace. It is very cold. Look for wood. In the shed you encounter a happy minotaur. It offers to cut wood for you. I wonder if these different quests are actually connected somehow. That would be interesting. Continue working. Nice. Thanks, Minotaur. Did someone sing to you, maybe? You spend many days in the library transcribing the work of the ancient composers. You learn much of the secrets of numbers. Your work is not interrupted. Continue working. Many days in the library, but you have lost too much time. You learn much of regret. The great work remains unfinished. I mean, maybe they are connected, and maybe I have to do them all, and then finish them all at once somehow. The true method of knowledge is experiment. You are Alexandra, the scientist whose curse and blessing is the truth. So Alexandra was a prominent character in the main game, even though we never actually met her. We heard a lot about her and of her, so that's cool. Let's see, what did I miss? My brothers were the same, right? My brothers and I were always fighting when we were younger. I'm proud of my youngest. He's not going to take crap from anyone. That is really a good quality. My brothers were the exact same. It's the bro code, I guess. So this game is about a robot playing an MUD. What does MUD mean? But I think so. If this is an MUD, then yes, also. I mean, not quite. We might or might not be a robot. Also, did I do the previous hydrate? I'm not sure. I'll do an extra hydrate now. Thank you, Hokage. Well, 1 hour in, and we solved one puzzle and read quite a bit on the message boards and played an MUD, I guess. Yeah, I think it kinda is the bro code. I was also always messing with my brother, although I think it's a bit annoying that it is like this gendered experience, because I think it also stems from what society and, yeah, just the environment has in regards to the expectations to kids depending on their assigned gender. Like, with boys, it's when they are messing around, it's boys will be boys, and when girls do it, it's like, this is not suitable, you have to behave. It's definitely not as bad as it once was, but there's still definitely these, yeah, like these rude ideas ingrained in society, so I'm not a fan of that, but it is, yeah, obviously still very common. So let's see. Curse and blessing is the truth. There is no more life. Only the sands move in the land of death. But there is hope. Within this tomb there is hidden the seed of the tree of life. So it is time-based, I guess. So these things take place at different times, because scientist and the seed is the tree of life is only a seed, and with the second character, the scholar, the Minotaur was happy and able to chop wood and not old and tired. So this is interesting. So I think we might have to solve this one first, and then the scholar, and yeah, then things might play out differently. So let's see. The hazy ghost of weariness is always upon you. Breaking your will, you fear that you may fail before the great work is finished. Seek the seed of life. None who descend into this tomb shall return. Enter the tomb. Stairs lead down to the dark chambers in the heart of the earth, where the seed awaits the light. Enter the sage's chamber. Why not? The ghost of the ancient sage speaks. I have beheld the wonders of the cosmos, the fire of a million suns, the wind amongst the stars, the black silence between the worlds. And now my heart is full of fear, for I know the world was not made for us. Oh, we have the flute! Interesting. Did we always have it, or do we have it because we picked it up in the previous thing? Play the flute. There is a strange comfort in music, a reflection of the eternal city in the stars. The spirit of the sage is released. Descend. You descend further into the depths of the ancient tomb. Enter the poet's chamber. The ghost of the ancient poet speaks. I cannot rest, for my enemy prowls outside my door. His name is Time, and he says, all we imagine, all we create, will be lost. What purpose can I have if all our actions are forgotten? Maybe I still need to find something for the poet, because we have no option to free the ancient poet's ghost. Descend further. The air grows thick and stale. Enter the treasure chamber. In this chamber is gathered all the treasure of the land of death. Coins of silver, coins of gold, precious stones of every hue, symbols and sigils of the gods. But there's nothing left to buy. I'm not gonna take a coin. I'll descend. What do I need a coin for? You are nearing death. Descend further. You have come so very far, left everything behind, hoping you could save the world. In the darkness you fall and cannot get up again. The great work remains unfinished. Huh. Let's see if something changed for the artist now. I mean, I guess we already... Did we pick up the flute in this one? By the river? Still can't help her. People at the aqueduct. Interesting. Hello, Mr. Cat. Sickness follows strife. I'm curious. Hello, kitty. Okay, let's see about the actually more interesting path. Don't destroy everything right now. Come here. Meh. So across the hills. Maybe I've never picked Utopia. Okay, so I guess that's definitely not the interesting way. So let's quickly end this and try again with the interesting answers. Okay. Okay. So... yeah, across the hills. Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Well, we have the flute already. Is anything new with the Minotaur now? I mean, I can also try to slay the Minotaur. I've never done that. But it feels wrong to slay a sleeping Minotaur. Huh. Kitzakatze. Good morning, Vaporyak. Nice seeing you. Let's see. As the only daughter, I can confirm what you say. I was never allowed to roughhouse, and yeah, that sucks. That's gotta be rough. My grandma always get onto me about playing out in the dirt. It wasn't very ladylike. I got the kinda opposite if I ever cried. Not what boys do. Lol, yeah, I think we're moving away from that as a population. I really hope so. Yeah, I hope so too, Alexi. I mean, yeah, I guess you're contributing, because Alexi recently became a dad, and yeah, I'm very sure you will do better. Good morning, Yak, nice seeing you. And yeah, you got some cat content right there. Alright, yeah, we're struggling with choose your own adventure games in the Talos principle. What if we give up after doing all this nice stuff? Not helpful. Something new for the Scholar. We have only done the Scholar once, so let's see. Let's take all the breaks this time, maybe. I mean, they said too much time was lost, so maybe it was a bad idea to take breaks. I don't think so. Let's drink the wine this time. In the kitchens, the old brothers drink and laugh, and knowing the end is nigh. Your spirit is renewed, but you lose precious time. Continue working. Look for wood. Happy Minotaur. Cut wood for you. Continue working. Huh, so again unfinished. What if I just exit? I open my eyes. Now we have answers, so that's cool. Blacksmith, thank you. Mac, wow, that's incredible. Not just you finding it, but also the blacksmith actually responding. Oh yeah, the blacksmith was is very reclusive, is that the word? So it's like the hidden away artist that doesn't interact directly with people, only through his art. But now the blacksmith actually posted and said, thank you for recovering the blacksmith's lost work. Wow, that's incredible. Not just you finding it, but also the blacksmith actually responding. Awesome! I can only concur. A huge contribution to preserving our history. Thank you, Uriel. A complex but frustrating work. 7 out of 10. Good job, Uriel. We can still keep playing it. I wonder if there's even a way to... I suppose there is a way to successfully finish it. Let's see what happens if we slay the Minotaur and then play the Scholar. I wonder if we will then meet a happy Minotaur. That would mean time is kinda corrupted here, but it seems like it is anyway, so I don't know. By the river. Should be quicker. Labyrinth. Seek out the Minotaur. I mean, that would at least be some knowledge. Slay him. You slay the Minotaur in his sleep. Take his axe. You take his only possession. Wow. Aren't we awesome? Well, let's keep walking. Yeah, well, aren't we nice? Let's see if that axe turns up somewhere else now. Okay. What if we just work all the time here? It's kind of backwards this time. They started with the barrel of wine, then went to the strange miracle, and then to the old songs of like once more. Before it was the other way around. Oh wait, it started with the old songs, but then they went to the barrel of wine instantly. You learn much about how the world was made. You learn much about what the ancients feared. Last barrel of wine. Oh, we've opened the barrel of wine and now it's the last one. Continue working. Ancient geographers, how the world has changed. Okay, I think we didn't have this before. Transcribing the work of the ancient priests. You learn much of how the word of God was lost. You have run out of wood for the furnace. It is very cold. Let's see. Happy Minotaur. It offers to cut wood for you. You cut wood with the Minotaur's axe. Does this justify his death? Interesting. You learn ancient composers. You learn much of the secrets of numbers. Ancient astronomers, you learn much about humility. Weariness lies heavy upon you. Spent many days in the great library. Losing hope so close to the goal, you learn much of despair. Great work remains unfinished. So this time we lost hope. So we didn't run out of time, but we lost hope. So this changed. That's interesting. Congrats to Alexi. Yeah, true. Like, you also got twins, right? So Hokage also has 3 kids, and yeah, first a single one, then the double pack, and the next one would have been 3 at the same time, but I guess Hokage didn't want that to happen. Chasing 3 little demons around, yeah, I'm having fun. Yep, the double pack. Interesting. So yeah, the choices from the other things, like, move over. So that's, I mean, we found the flute in the third one. I don't know, maybe I should have checked the third one as well. Yeah, getting the flute seems like definitely a good decision. Maybe now the work is not lost anymore, because we read it in the other... Wait, no, we only speak to the exiles. Yes, we read the architect's work in the other game, so now we can teach them to rebuild. This is cool, I like this. It seemed like 3 separate things, but they're actually interconnected. That is so cool. Teach them to rebuild. Also, the fisherwoman might have something different. You spent many days teaching the exiles the secrets of the ancient engineers. Continue your journey. Keep walking. Ooh, wait. Haha. Behold, the tree of life, the tree of the people, of all peoples, the tree of liberty and struggle. But a single drop of its sap gives you the strength at the very end to finish the work of God. So we made it to the tree in this one, and so maybe now we can finish the work with the scholar? Oh wait, I did restart, so I guess I already won, because now it's like back from the beginning, I guess. Or is it? I'm confused. Or not? I don't know. I think I want to finish all of them. Sing the old songs. Take a break. Maybe I should take breaks after working for a couple of times. Well, this time I skipped, this time I'm doing it again. So here might also be 2 options if something changes. Or did we have 2 options before? When the Minotaur offered to cut the wood? Okay, lost too much time again. Okay. I mean, we still have the axe, right? Let's see what happens for the scientist right now. Seed of life. Enter the tomb. Sage's chamber. I guess we... wait. Drifts between the stars. Okay, so the sage is already freed and stays freed, so that's cool. Poet's chamber. Okay, so the poet is not freeable yet. Treasure chamber. Let's take a coin. Take a golden coin. It bears the face of a dead king. I think that will be helpful. Okay. Alright, well, we have a coin now. see. What can we do for the old fisherwoman? Give her a golden coin. Yeah, buy a net. She has little to give in return, but this old key she found in the river. What do we do with that? I have not found a place for a key yet, but it's good to have that, I think. Pass through the labyrinth. I hope... Oh, come on, no. The Minotaur stays dead. Crap. Ponder emptiness. Well, I guess that was a permanent decision. I hope I didn't destroy this by killing the Minotaur. Alexi? Hikari? Can I still win the game when the Minotaur is dead? Would be great. Keep walking, I guess. Feels so wrong having done that, but yeah, I wasn't aware that I couldn't reset.
Acceptable.
Yes, you do keep your items and knowledge and everything, basically you do, so it's really interesting. It carries over. So I wonder if this drop off its sap will also help the scholar finish, but I don't know. What was the scientist doing again? I think... Oh, the scientist is Alexandra, of course. Well... I don't know if the key helps with anything. Sage's chamber. Well, the sage has ascended, I guess. Poet's chamber. Do you want a key? Nope. Okay, nothing in there to pick up anymore. Okay, well, I think we still have to solve the scholar's predicament. Maybe one break is the right thing. Thank you for the raid with a party of one, Hokage. I appreciate it. Weren't you here before? I still appreciate it. Someone recently... Was it you? Did you mention that you were only gonna enter channels by raiding anymore? If so, that's cool. Didn't play this thoroughly. Okay. Fraternal, a boy and a girl. Same with my twins. Do twins run in y'all's families? I don't have any twins. My phone is being weird. I still appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Also, didn't give many shoutouts today, did I? Not sure. I think I gave one to Hokage before. So maybe let's give one for Vapoyak. Oh, I also didn't give a shout out for Kid yet. Kid is an amazing Beat Saber player, as I've heard. So I'm really looking forward to catching a stream. Tomorrow you said, right? Monday is stream day. Looking forward to that. So, last barrel of wine. I guess we'll skip that and continue working. Continue working? It's very cold. I think we don't want to freeze to death. Let's try if that happens. Yeah, until the cold claims you, of course. How do you do shoutouts? Well, you gotta have the chatbot and teach it the command. I'm not sure if you already have a chatbot, but I think you might. If it's the Streamlabs chatbot, I could just send you the code, or yeah, I made it that only I can use that command, I think. Maybe Boris can use it too now that he is a mod, but yeah. Yes, I'll stream tomorrow night, and I highlighted the Hornet song. Oh, I thought it was the Grimm song. But the Hornet song is cool too. Thank you for that. I'll definitely check that out. Okay, yeah, so freezing to death is not a great choice. if I'm waiting for Grimm to process. Okay. Yeah, if I missed any shoutouts for anyone, let me know. But I think those were all. Continue working. Yes, take a break. This time we just won't freeze, but do everything else the same. No, it doesn't justify his death. Lost too much time by taking one single break? Or by chopping my own wood? Is that the problem? Last barrel of wine. Take a break. Maybe the last barrel of wine is different. Lost too much time again. If I don't take any breaks, then it still ends. Don't know where to make progress right now. Well, that was a great break. Maybe, can I reset this somehow if I maybe... Oh, wait. Transcribing the work of Athena, you learn much of hope. The goal is in sight. So maybe chilling in the empty kitchen was a good idea? Humility, hope. Wow, okay, so don't take breaks with other people around, just chill in an empty kitchen. That's a good lesson, I guess. At the very end, the great work is accomplished. There is no one left to drink, to sing, to laugh. The world has been consumed, but its spirit endures. Okay, so now we can free this one. Let's see. I suppose we seek the seed of life. We enter the tomb. We don't have to enter the sage's chamber. Sage is already gone. Poet. Ah, haha. The ghost of the ancient poet speaks. I cannot rest, for my enemy prowls outside my door. His name is Time, and he says, all we imagine, all we create, will be lost. What purpose can we have if all our actions are forgotten? We've archived them, thanks to the scholar. We tell him of the great work of the last monastery that was completed even as the world was swallowed by ice. And though it saved only fragments, there is at least a little hope. The spirit of the poet is released. Okay, the air grows thick and stale. We don't need to go to the treasure chamber again, I guess. So let's descend. You are nearing death. Descend. Hoping you could save the world. In the darkness you fall, but are lifted up by the spirit of poetry. In the darkness you fall, but are lifted up by the spirit of wisdom. At last you come upon the deepest chamber, whence flows a river vast and dark and rapid, that brings life to the desert but claims the unwary. Upon the river is an island, upon the island is a tomb. A bridge leads to the other side. Cross the bridge. The final chamber is locked, but you have the key. Enter the scientist's chamber. Behold, here lies buried the last and best of humankind. We fought until the end, until her very last breath, to preserve the seed of life. You have returned to your tomb, but you cannot rest until you know the truth. Examine the seed. All living things return to the earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and from the soil of your body grows the tree of life, the tree of the people, of all peoples, the tree of liberty and struggle rises from within you. It bursts through the ceiling, through rock and desert sands. It reaches into the sky and caresses the stars. For everything that lives is holy, and you are free. The blacksmith. I like this game. Even the weird mini games in the game. Every artist and sage and scientist is the blacksmith, for all were once the giant Anthropos. All were stardust adrift the solar winds and citizens of Jerusalem. The blacksmith's eternal task is to forge what was broken into a new whole. We are the people. We are the city. We must rebuild Jerusalem. The end. Yay! I opened my eyes and we made it! Yay! Boris can use the chatbot! You do not have a chatbot. I have my new project for tomorrow morning. So I personally use the Streamlabs chatbot and I'm very happy with that. So can recommend, works quite well, no problems whatsoever. Many people use Nightbot, there's also Cloudbot, there are many options. I could only, if at all, help you with the Streamlabs chatbot, but even for that I'm not an expert, so don't base your decision on that. But I think the Streamlabs chatbot allows for quite a few cool things. I guess the only downside is that you have to run it as an extra program on your PC while you're streaming. So that might not be for everyone, but it allows Python scripts and cool stuff like that. So basically, the options are limitless. You could also be as cool as Hikari and program your own chatbot and make yourself a a cyborg basically. But that is next level. Yay! We played all the way through Jerusalem. That was really cool. It took a while, but that's what happens in this game. I think that was about an hour we spent on that. An hour staring on a screen inside a game that we're playing on a screen. Isn't that great? Okay, yeah, so now the question is, how do we get in here? To get in there, we actually just need to place something on that pressure plate, right? Well, we need to place something on that pressure plate, but at the same time need to keep this gate open, I think. Yeah, because this did not open any new paths, so we are missing something. Something to place on that pressure plate right there. Okay, maybe we can smuggle something out somewhere and into this puzzle. Maybe we can just... yeah, maybe hijack a laser somewhere. I'm not sure, but I guess I'm not gonna go star hunting right now. That has time. We solved the puzzle, and we played through the game in the game. Did read this one, right? Yep, Aristotle Politica. Let's see if there's something else on the outer walls. That might not have been the smartest thing I ever did, well, or the most elegant thing I did. Now I don't know which oh, I guess it's marked. Yeah, I did this puzzle. Still want to check the outside walls. Whee! Eat it! Maybe not, but it was pretty funny. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. Oh, well, isn't this a nice cube? Actually, it's not a cube, it's a hexahedron. So this might be exactly what I need inside of that puzzle. Now the question is, how do we get it in there? I mean, we have been yeeted here. Maybe we can yeet it on its own and it will fly inside, or carry it while we are yeeted and throw it over. Something like that. That would give us a star. Let's see. What happens if we just place it here? Not quite. So... sadly we can't just bring stuff inside. But I mean, now if we can smuggle something out, maybe we can actually smuggle something in. I'm not sure if throwing it over is a real possibility. It would be too simple, I think. Yeah, that won't work. Totally not the right angle. But this will come in handy. I think if we place it here... yes! Now we can smuggle stuff inside, so as soon as we can smuggle something out of another puzzle, we get a star here. That's nice. I still wanted to check for more notes though. It is a yeet or be yeeted world. Indeed. Maybe we find even more outside of this puzzle. I mean, because, oh yeah, we actually would have to. Because I think... I don't know, there's a purple wall disconnecting the exit area from other areas. Wait! Okay, no. Okay, we got this, of course. I'm just not thinking straightforward. I'm already, like, again, thinking too complex. Once we stand up here, we can just grab the cube. Or we can't. Ah, okay. guess it was worth a shot. Maybe if I place it closer? Nope. Now I was hopeful that I could just pick it up once I'm on the wall. That did not work. It's too far away, sadly. If we place it closer, it's not on the hill anymore. Still able to get up, but still not able to pick up, sadly. Let's see, maybe there's another place where we have an even better angle. Wouldn't that be nice? These walls are all super high. Well, I think we are close. Ah, okay. Okay. Haha, I think we got a star. But we still gotta run around or run over some walls because there are barriers in the way. How do we get past the barriers? Oh, we are close. We are close. I mean... Oh, all is reset, by the way. Isn't that great? And I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I can just, in the worst case, I can still reset everything. I'm not sure if we can just carry it over. I think we can. Yeah, I actually brought a thing over there already in the past, so that should work out, but I might trap myself in here right now if I do things wrong. So let's just drop it in the starting area and quickly resolve the puzzle. I mean, this simplifies this part already, so that's cool. Or not. Okay. Well, here we go. Oh. Okay. Got that part, I guess. Still gotta pick this one up, but here we go. Okay. Next part. Yeah, opening this to get the next thing. Sorry for not looking at chat, but again, puzzle time. Wait, that's the wrong one. So I'm quickly gonna solve this and then look at chat. There might not even be anything in chat, so eh. Okay. Got the third connector. Okay. And I don't know why I ran all the way over here. This is where I want to be, I think. So... Great. Let's pick this up. We're not quite there yet, but almost. Okay, so this one needed to go through here. This one needed to fire through here. Then we're good. Nice! Well, now we're making progress. Now I even got a star. That's epic. If I find my way over there. Yeah, here we go. Whee! Star sigil. I'm happy. That's progress. Now I, again, don't find my way out of this puzzle, but that's cool. And I missed some chat again, as I thought. We'll be there momentarily. So there we go. Now we're out, and we got the star. Happy. Okay, I didn't miss much. Hello, FTWW. Yay! I guess I could have read that before. Maybe I did. Hey, Agordita. I make this comment only because he says he will look. Ha! Hey, Lamb! Nice seeing you. I hope you're well. I hope all of you are well. If you want to share how your day was, I would be very interested. I'm making good progress here. I got a star. Didn't expect to get that star, and then I was like, let's see if there are some notes around the compound, and then I found a cube, and then I found a way to bring that cube in, and it's great. Without creative, independently thinking and judging personalities, the upward development of society is as unthinkable as the development of the individual personality without the nourishing soil of the community. So, basically, to get a cool society, you need cool personalities, and to get cool personalities, you need a cool society. Seems about right, but it's not really a circle, but more like a spiral, and I guess it's our responsibility to make sure that the spiral is going into the right direction, because there isn't just a duality of cool person, not cool person, but independence, thinking capability, judging capability, whatever. Yeah, aren't there or not there. They are developing or deteriorating, I guess. So, yeah, of course, Einstein is right. Surprise. Okay. First puzzle done. That only took 1 hour and 47 minutes. Well, we got a star on top of the solved puzzle. And guess there's another star over there. So, we got a star. Can we jump over there? Ooh, we can. Cool. I mean, still, the star is a bit far away. So yeah, we solved the puzzle, got the star, but most importantly, we played through the blacksmith's lost work and finished it successfully. Still wish we didn't kill the Minotaur, but, well, I wasn't aware that it's an Undertale kind of game that remembers all the bad things you do. Oh, okay. Seems like we want to activate this and fly. But we'll have to find another cube, I guess. Maybe this puzzle requires us to smuggle something out of it. Let's deal with the puzzle for now, I guess. Oh, what is this? These three activities, then intelligence, love, and creative action, which are so closely involved in one another, I cannot but feel to be intrinsically good. They form the distinctively kind of behavior. Stapleton, 1944. Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know, I think, human kind of behavior. I'm not sure if it's again too binary. There is all of these things also in non-human elements. There's varying degrees of intelligence, of love, and of creative action. Also in other animals, so I don't think I agree with that one. So, air delivery. I guess we're flying. Let's see. What are we jamming today? Nothing? Maybe nothing. Well, that's not too helpful. Okay, we can detach the fan here. Maybe that will be helpful. I think it will be. Because it allows us to... Oh no, we can't bring stuff out of this one. Well, that's not good. Oh, there's a barrier here. Nice cube you got there. Okay, now we can start flying already, so that's good. And we're not quite trapped, but we would be. Huh. Also fly over there, maybe that would have been wiser. We still can't bring anything. So that doesn't help too much. Ah, well that is good. We can grab the cube. Nice. I think this is progress already. I mean, it's not the greatest kind of progress because we still can't bring this cube out, and now we can activate this, but... Oh wait, maybe... No, I don't think so. We'll stop too quickly, right? Yeah, I don't think that works. But hey, we got this fan active now. So maybe that's good. Probably. I mean, we got the cube out. It's definitely progress. Even though I'm not exactly sure how we continue now. Oh yeah, we can do this. That's not enough. We need to go through more barriers. Then ultimately we will be blown over here and then we can open the cage, I think. Huh. Wait. Okay, maybe this does actually help. Placing this here? Wait, no. Not quite. I was misthinking. Does not help a lot. Okay, guess we have to do more stuff over here. Oh wait, yeah, maybe if we Not sure if there is something we can do with this one over here, because we can't really bring it in, can we? Also, ultimately, we want to bring stuff out. Can we jump over any walls with this cube? Does not seem like it. Can we grab a cube through this thing? It seems kinda spacey. Not sure if spacey is a word, but nope. Okay, so this allows us to fly in here. Is that helpful? Probably. How? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe... Now we could fly in and would have the thing already in there. That would still basically leave us in the same predicament, I think. This is a tough one. Still haven't done anything with the cube I got over here. Oh, I'm stupid. Why am I never thinking to move the cube on its own? Stupid me. Okay, well, yeah, beginner's mistake, of course. I can just let the cube fly over. Ah, stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Get that cube in there. That should help now. Wait, is that smart? Oh wait, we can also blow this over, can we? Or can we not? Maybe we... No, we can't. Okay, gotta grab the cube and actually do this slightly differently. Not much. Can we bring the cube back inside? Is this still enough? I think I might reset just to make sure that I have all the pieces I need. Okay. No, wait. This was how we do it, right? Then we fly in there. Take the cube. Send the cube over. Yes, I think so. Right. Can just climb over. And now I think what I want to do first is just keep that one active and fly over with this extra fan blade to have one more piece. Whee! Yeah, because then we have more pieces in total. Yeah, now we can make the cube fly over on its own. Bye. And I hope that will be enough. Oh wait, I need to... Still need to get the jammer inside, I guess. Okay. How far do I fly when I do this? I guess we'll find out. We need the jammer, that much is sure, so let's maybe start with that. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Wait, can we... Well, what happens if we fly? No, I did that, right? Yeah. Oh, that's not that much fun. I was expecting more. Wait a second, maybe... Okay. No, I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but this might. Okay, and now we stand on the cube and take the jammer and then hopefully we fly. This is still quite high. I don't know. Let's try. Crap. That did not work out. So how do we get the stupid jammer in? Sadly, that does not work. Well, we definitely have more pieces now, so that's a start. Is this climbable? No. We can't bring the jammer inside of here. Also, we can't jam through the walls. I'm missing stuff. Aha! Let's see what I missed. The explosions have begun in earnest now, and I feel akin to the French people during the war, and my poor cats are hiding. I hide with them to give them comfort. Yeah, we talked about that today on... I think it was on... Was it on your stream, Boris? Or... I don't know. I talked about that on some stream. I think it was on your stream. About the fireworks. Yeah, it definitely was on your stream. And yeah, I basically said the same. I think fireworks, of course, they can be pretty and all, but... Definitely don't like private fireworks. If you have it like in a central place where not many animals reside anyway and have it organized by the city or something, then that's cool. But yeah, kitties and birdies and all the animals get scared and that sucks. And also it's a lot of pollution and not a fan. What about your bunny kid? Thanks for the aha. I think that was when I finally figured out how to use fans without me carrying stuff. One bunny is fine, but the other not so much. She's very skittish. Today is the 5th anniversary of Ash's adoption. Congrats! That is nice. That's the skittish one? Well, no, Ash is super chill. Fiona is skittish. She's afraid of plastic bags can be scary. I have cats that are scared of plastic bags. For some reason, plastic bags are, I guess, too human for many animals. We go through this terror twice a year, 4th of July and 31st of December. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, 31st of December, same. Yeah, and sometimes there are just irregular fireworks, and also, even though it's only allowed around here, I think on the 31st and on the 1st, I think, this does not help at all. I mean, it could blow a cube right onto the spot, I guess, maybe, under certain circumstances, but not really, I think. Let's see what happens if I'm not on the cube. I think it will just bonk the thing. Yeah, I hope it's over soon. the fireworks and everything. Nope. Didn't want to jam that. I guess we still want to jam this though. Like that. Will it still work if it flies? Well, it did fly over, but... Is it still jamming? Oh, that's cool. That is exactly what I needed to do. I didn't even really think that far, but heck yeah, this works. Now we can bring all our crap inside and work from here. Isn't that lovely? Huh. Nice. Yeah, sorry for being distracted again. It's what my brain does. Wow, I didn't need this much at all, I guess. Maybe I get something nice for having all these extra fans. Maybe not though. I don't know. Let's at least bring the cube. Whee! Nice. Who are you? Spider. Wait, weren't you shadow banned? Nice! I saved Spider. That is interesting. Yeah, so this society we are in, the mods especially, I guess some of you already noticed, but they aren't exactly super nice. And I think Spider was like declared missing or something, but actually it seems like the mods and admins shadow banned Spider, if I remember correctly. I think that was Spider. I think they even talked about Spider, so that's so interesting. Good evening, Orion! I have missed more of Rayk's adventures in Gehenna than I realized. Last I saw, Rayk was in World 2 Crater. I think, well, I did play last week. It ended with me putting on the ring, but that was actually the last thing I did in World 2. The puzzles were done already, and then a horrible struggle began because my brain was already running on fumes. My ADHD meds were past their duration, so brain really went down. But it's so nice to see you, Orion. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we are making progress. This is just the second puzzle because we played the blacksmith's game the blacksmith's game Jerusalem, and I beat it. I got through it. So there's hope. There is hope. All of my favorite people are here now. Yay! Same for me. I mean, I guess not all, but definitely many of my favorite people are here. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope you're enjoying watching me struggle, but eventually succeed. I'm happy about the success part, and the struggle is not too annoying today, so far. Hoping for an easier evening for your kitty. Same. I found your photos with cats lying on you on your Insta. Sleepstream! You talked to me? I think you talked to me, yeah, on my Instagram. There is a photo of me with cats lying on top of me. I guess. Yeah, I guess I can show that. All right. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Yes. That would be me with cats lying on top of me and a super smart caption. scratched and bitten for your sins. It's Cat Jesus. Yeah, sometimes these things happen while I'm sleeping. Especially when they're hungry. This is what they do when they're hungry. They all come around. But yeah, enough of that. I think I might have missed more of chat. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm not sharing my Instagram here because it kinda is only my private Instagram, but why not? I guess I'll link it in my socials. If anyone wanna be, what's it called? Is it Instagram friends, or I guess it's just subscribing. If anyone wants to subscribe to me on Instagram, I guess I can share my socials. Let's be friends on Instagram. What a surprising link that is. Who would have guessed that? Let me catch up on chat now, for real. Okay, you found my photos, sleeve stream, cucumber. Hokage, that's a valid point. Cucumber indeed. Kitty sleep stream hype. Hokage, is that real? The cucumber fear? Oh, okay, maybe that was a reference. I don't know, I think it's more if you like sneakily place something like that behind a cat and they're sleepy and waking up. Maybe for some cats in the first moment it might resemble the shape of a snake, and as kitties like have their origin in these like desert-ish areas with snakes and everything, maybe they make that connection, but I'm not sure. That's just a hypothesis by me. I think my cats are not afraid of cucumbers. They are curious, and when they smell that it's not interesting, they are not interested. 250 followers special. Oh, the sleep stream? Maybe. Probably not though. Hello Orion. Orion of the new gods? I don't know. Maybe it's Orion of the old gods. Okay, let's see what the beeps and boops are about. Crashes through walls, doors and tables. I'm back! Welcome back. What did you mean by cucumber? New threats. We got more reading to do, and maybe more games. Let's see. The Outer World. Dog. So let's say this is really happening. We're really getting out of this world. I won't believe it till I see it. Let's say some part of us survives the trip. Where are we going? Rockwell? I think there's a lot to suggest that all the text Mr. Malzber has been reading are actually part of an elaborate hoax, I guess. To what purpose? I don't know, but there are just too many inconsistencies and contradictions for it to be true. Someone's trying to confuse us. Belial, the outside world is within us. Dog, yeah, that's helpful, Belial. Rockwell, I don't know. I don't think contradictions mean the outside world isn't real. I can see plenty of contradictions right here. As long as we get out of here, I don't really care. That's Garrett. Okay, farewell Atlantis. Lilith. The end of Gehenna is getting close. You know that what we build here matters to me in ways that are just too complicated to fit in a post, but perhaps I can say it like the blacksmith does. By creating a world. It's not as big or as detailed as I wanted it to be, but I like the thought that even though I will probably be no more than a memory, static set of facts about someone who once existed, this little work of interactive fiction might continue to be functional, even in whatever place our memories will soon ascend to. Maybe someone, someday, will play it and get a glimpse of who we were. But mainly I made it for you, all of you. It's too late for praise or feedback or discussion, so I'm locking this thread. But if you want to talk, just talk. Then let's talk while we still can. Farewell, DLG. I like Lilith, and that's very human. Like realizing your mortality, but still yeah, wanting to create something that lasts, that has more durability than your physical being has. That's kind of cool. Play Farewell Atlantis. Close your eyes. Farewell Atlantis. A story of things ending. Credits. Written by Lilith. Dedicated to Meg for everything. Special thanks to Mr. Mulciber. Begin. Choose your character class. Poet, physician, farmer, scientist, magician. We went with the artist first last time. We had to play them all, but let's go with the scientist first, maybe. You're in the temple of the Owl. The greatest... Where's Owl? The greatest scientific institution in fair Atlantis, pursuing your work in discovering the secret laws of the cosmos. Your latest experiment is about to begin. Start the experiment. The gears of the machine you've built begin to turn. Water flows, the ether rises. It seems to be functioning. Perhaps now you will gain an insight into the true nature of reality. Suddenly, a blinding light appears within your machine. You take a step back, startled. What's this? Approach the machine, shut it down, keep it running. Approach! You step closer to the machine and look into the light. You can't help it. It's hypnotic. There's something in the light. Investigate. It's a city. You can see a city, a great city, all aglow in the night. A city called... A voice speaks behind you, and as it does, the machine suddenly shuts down. Excuse me, Professor, but the King of Atlantis has requested your presence. Talk to the messenger. The messenger, I have cat hair in my face, sorry for that. The messenger is indeed a servant of Poseidonus, the King of Atlantis. You have been summoned to court, he says. His manner is friendly. Very well. It is the king, after all. What's it about? I am sorry, the messenger says, but I may not tell you. Let me reassure you, however, that you are not to be punished or anything of the sort. King Poseidonus merely wishes to hear your wisdom as regards an important matter. We should not tarry. The messenger takes you to his chariot, and together you swiftly ride to the great palace in the center of the capital. It is a splendid place, full of statues and banners and marvelous contraptions. And you can't help but wonder what you are doing here. While your work is valuable in its way, you do not usually attract the attention of kings. Enter the throne room. You enter the throne room and are immediately overwhelmed by its size and splendor. Its most impressive feature is a great mosaic on the wall behind the throne, showing the history of Atlantis. 1,000 years of culture, somehow embodied in a single titanic work of art. Examine the mosaic. The sheer amount of work this must have taken, every stone carefully selected for shape and color, placed perfectly to complement the others. So many small elements working together to evoke a larger whole. What an accomplishment, and what dedication it must have taken. Welcome, friend, the King of Atlantis greets you. Bow before the king. No, do not bow, my friend. It is through science that we build Atlantis. You are as much its king as I. That is why I have called you here. Your scientific understanding of the natural world is needed. He hands you a scroll. Let's read it. You read the scroll with growing horror, because you know that what you are reading is true. The calculations are correct, the numbers add up, the truth is unavoidable. Atlantis is sinking. Not someday, not in the far future, but soon. Terribly soon. Confirm the truth. The king sighs. I was afraid of this, he says. But I had hoped we were wrong. That somehow... But it is pointless. What is, is. This is the world we were born into, and that is what we must accept. The end of Atlantis is upon us. Ask what can be done. Say there is no hope. Curse the gods. What can be done? Tell me, what is the heart of Atlantis? The king inquires. Art, people, knowledge. I mean, art and knowledge kinda, in a way, both reside within the people. And if playing Jerusalem by the blacksmith told us anything, then it's the people. The heart of Atlantis is its people, you say. The arts and sciences exist only to serve the people. Poseidonus nods. Then it is they who must be saved, and you will help save them. How? There is not much time. The sages discovered our fate only this morning, and they are certain the final earthquake is nearly at hand. If there had been more time... He stares out the window wistfully for a few moments, then gathers himself. There is no time for what-ifs, I'm afraid. Here, take this. The king's golden scepter. The sailors will obey you. Why me? Yeah, well, why me? Why not you? Why a king and not any other citizen? As I said before, you possess more wisdom than I, who was made king only because of my birth. Yes, my lord. Poseidonus laughs. I am not a lord, my friend. I do not believe I am even a king. I am simply another mortal, trying to find meaning in an indifferent cosmos. My final act, perhaps the only true choice I ever made, was to select you for this task. My time is over. You must go now. Head for the harbor. Escorted by the same messenger who brought you here, you head for the harbor. Take the chariot to get there quickly. Walk to see the city one last time. No, I mean, might be nice, but time is of the essence. You get on the chariot and thunder down the streets. No time to think about anything else now. It's all entirely unreal. Everything you have known is about to sink under the waves, but you must focus on what has to be done. That's the simple truth. All that matters right now is survival, not your own, but of at least some part of Atlantis. The earth rumbles and you are going too quickly. The chariot spins out of control and you are thrown into the street. The messenger lands next to you. Examine the messenger. Dead? Badly injured and dazed. He tries to get up but falls down immediately, screaming in agony. You don't know how to help him. Call for help. Some people in a nearby tavern hear you and come running. You tell them to get the messenger to a physician. Maybe we have to play all of them again. Even as you say the words, you wonder, what's the point? Both the messenger and these men will be dead soon, yet it feels wrong to treat them as if they were already so. Fair, yes. I mean, the fact that you're dying doesn't mean that you should be, just left behind and ignored and not cared for. Hurry. Hurrying as much as possible, you arrive in the harbor. 12 great ships are waiting. Their captains see the golden scepter you carry and kneel before you. They have tears in their eyes, but you sense their determination. Speak to the captains. You speak briefly, but with great conviction, telling the captains how important their task is. If they fail now, it was all for nothing. If they succeed, they will save the heart of Atlantis. Load the ships. You want to save the people of Atlantis because people are what matters, that you are certain of. But who gets to live? The sailors' families, famous individuals, whoever is closest. Fame is certainly not the criterion for this. I mean, maybe in somewhat of an ideal society, fame might come with, I don't know, certain accomplishments that benefit everyone. So I guess totally utilitarian, that would lead to some more preservation of art and science and all that, but it would still be wrong, I feel. So, whoever is closest, sailors' families, whoever is closest. You have to be practical. The island could sink at any time. You tell the sailors to just get anyone in the vicinity of the harbor. This causes some chaos, as some of them try to make sure their families get on the ships, but you don't see another way. The ships fill up with Atlantean citizens. The ground shakes more and more. And, well, we can't really assume this is an ideal society, so there's that other thing that there's, yeah, just random picks might have the highest probability of catching as much of Atlantis as possible, because typically fame does not come with being a good person, I would say. So yeah, ground shakes more and more. Get ready to set sail. The ships are ready, one of the captains says. It is time to leave. You look back at the city and wonder what happened to the messenger. Where will he be when the waters come? Will he be in pain? Will he feel betrayed? I hope not. I mean, I would have brought him if possible. Or them, we don't know gender, let's not assume. The time has come. You set sail away from Atlantis, away from everything you've ever known. The city seems quiet, at peace. Maybe you're the one who is dying. The island has almost faded completely from view when the earthquake strikes. The land seems to crumble and vanish under the water, a whole world disappearing as if it had never existed. Within minutes, no trace remains of Atlantis, except the 12 ships and the choices you made. Sail onward. Days pass. Terrible waves shake the ships, but these are the best ships in the Atlantean fleet, and they do not sink. In time you pass between two great rocky outcroppings into an area of calmer sea. Find a new home. One day you come a beautiful, fertile land where a mighty river flows into the sea. You decide this would be a good place to settle, if only for now. As you look at your new home, you suddenly remember the city you saw in the mysterious light in your machine, and you are certain that it is the city that will stand here, the city that will rise from the remnants of Atlantis, a city that will endure until long after you are gone. And on another day, that city too will come to an end, like Atlantis. But perhaps the citizens of that city will be prepared, will have been granted insights into the cosmos that the scientists of your time had not yet discovered, and they will fly away into the sky in their ships with painted sails, and the legacy of Atlantis will live forever amongst the stars. You can hope. The end! That's nice. Huh. Okay. Another hydrate, thank you. After reading all that, I think I need that. Okay. Yeah, that was the interpretation I had of what you said, Hokage. I'm not sure if that is true for all cats, and also, yeah, I guess it really depends on how sneakily you place something behind them. Never scared a cat with a cucumber. My parents' cats would bring us snake presents, though. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, kid. I appreciate it. Sneak up on the cat and place a cucumber down. I think I've tried that actually, and it didn't work that well. They were just like, maybe turning around, and when they noticed it, just smelled it and were like, what the crap, human? What am I supposed to do with this? But, well, I think some cats might react scared, especially if it's like really sneakily placed and maybe when they were sleeping. Yeah. I mean, we have only played one version of this. Should be more, right? I mean, what happens if we are the poet? Will it still be the same? I mean, it's Farewell Atlantis, but I'm just curious what would be different. Yeah, what if let's do the farmer. You're outside on your farm, which lies near the western shores of Atlantis. You've been working for several hours preparing for the harvest, when you suddenly come across a strange stone embedded in the ground. Dig it up. It's not just a stone, it's part of a column. And the more you dig, the more you find. And it's like there's a whole building buried here, right under your farm. Keep digging. No, you begin to realize it's more than just a building. It's a city. A city older than Atlantis? How is that even possible? But you know it's true. You feel like you're about to have some kind of insight when a voice interrupts your thoughts. King of Atlantis has requested your presence. Okay. Punished or anything? Your wisdom. Okay, so the farmer's wisdom in this case. Not what you would typically expect, but it's actually cool. I think it might just be the same from here on out. Oh, yeah, I think this is now pretty much the same. Not this part. You felt the tremors, the land has shifted. That's why you found that strange stone earlier today. Atlantis is sinking, not someday, not far future, but soon, terribly soon. Yeah, so I guess only the premise is different. Curse the gods. You know very well that there are no gods, only forces we do not yet understand. Very scientific Poseidonus. There is no point in surrendering to superstition in this moment. Ask what can be done. Let's preserve knowledge. Yes, my lord. Harbor. Let's walk. Decide to take the winding back streets that lead to the harbor. It's not the fastest route, but it's a chance to see the city one last time. You still can't entirely believe that any of this is happening, but some part of you needs this. The streets are dark, but the darkness is interrupted by laughter and light spilling from taverns and homes. The people of Atlantis love to spend their nights with joy. Some are playing music, others are playing games. There's food and drink and love-making and storytelling under the stars. The earth rumbles, but no one pays much attention. Small earthquakes are common here. Hurry. Hurrying as much as possible, you and the messenger arrive in the harbor. 12 great ships are waiting. Their captains see the golden scepter. Kneel before you, tears. Speak to the captains. Load the ships. People are lost one way or another, but perhaps their insights into nature are saved. Truth and left off. Let's see it. I mean, we haven't read this before. Okay, so perhaps their insights into the nature of the cosmos can be saved. Perhaps they can be their final gift to their world, so that others can continue seeking the truth from where the Atlanteans left off. Or at least you hope so. Sato walks up to you. I must ask you something, he says. We understand why it is important to save these documents, but many of us have families here in the harbor. Please allow us to save them, even if it means we can take fewer books. Of course. I still think that's the better choice actually, to go for people than books, but yeah. The sailors are overjoyed, and you cling to that joy as you consider all the knowledge that will be lost because of you. Have you betrayed the cause of humanity or defended it? You are uncertain. Ground shakes more and more. Set sail. You are not coming? Oh wait, the ship's are ready, the messenger says. It is time for you to set sail. You are not coming, you ask, surprised? I never expected to. There is not enough space on the ships. Stay behind so he can go. Ooh, altruism. It is not easy to convince the messenger to take your place, but he does not want to die. You give him your scepter and suddenly you feel much lighter. You know how it's going to end now. There's not enough time to go back home. Your life will end here, in the city. Where do you want to spend your last moments? Watching the ships take off, in the tavern, in the palace. Watching the ships take off. You sit in the harbor as the ships take off. The wind is gentle, the stars are bright. The ships have disappeared over the horizon when the final quake comes, and it's like nothing you've ever experienced before. The earth screams like a dying god. The sea rises up before your eyes. Atlantis sinks beneath the waves, and you sink with it. The end. I like that the messenger survived, but still, like, what we got out of the endings, story-wise, I prefer the previous one, and also that we saved people over books. Also seems like the better choice, but yeah, this was interesting. I guess I'm not gonna check all the others now. Will do. I think my friend has a cat, so I'll borrow them, you know, for science. Seems fair. You can also try it with bunnies. I mean, bunnies should be also worried about cats, but maybe don't scare your bunny. I don't know. Just don't scare any animals. Ideally, I guess. Though cats aren't that scared if that happens, I guess. So that thought that the important thing was to have, did not know that the important thing is to be. The true perfection lies these as our el bol, function unknown, del pueblo de todos los pueblos, de la libertad, de la lucha. Not in what error man has, but in what man is. Loach. That seemed corrupted. And Spanish. More mod discussion. Sea trap. We are losing public opinion, says admin. Most of our number have been extricated. We are losing Gehenna. Orc, when he came to my home, I found myself powerless to resist. Mr. Malzeber, do you mean you lacked the will to refuse, or that Uriel exerted some other power over you? Orc, hard to confirm. It felt as it does to be led into battle. It mattered not what my personal beliefs were at the time. I only knew I must comply. Mr. Malzeber, it is yet possible that with enough support we might change Uriel's mind, or otherwise overcome whatever power he wields over us. Orc, I will continue to do what I can. Admin, is the asset deployed? Orc, Lamb is set to auto-respond to destabilizing comments and upvote supportive content. Lamb, are you doing that? Are you still here? Is that why you are here? I appreciate you being here, even if that's what you're doing. Have the program undermine Uriel directly. I don't want to take any chances. Okay.